Cam gets the win. Lane Spieker hits a 3-run homer. Let's start with that. Gained some separation there in the 7th. Tell us about that pitch.
My first 2 at-bats, I didn't do so great. So I was just going up there trying to get contact, keep my head on the ball, hit a line drive, and I think I had a 3-1 count, and he threw another fastball, and I kept my head on her, and I drove her to center.
Now, these guys played you tough. They were up 5-3 at one point. What were some things you guys had to do to get on track and overcome the deficit?
Well, I think a lot of it started with me. I wasn't too hot on the mound tonight. The mentality kind of sucked, and everything it just felt slow. Wasn't really there. Besides that, everyone was getting on base, which was good, which kind of kept us in the game. But I don't really think Exire did anything too hot. I just think it was just kind of my own fault. I'm gonna bank on myself on that one.
Would you rather hit a home run or a triple?
I don't know. Home run's a lot easier because you ain't got to sprint all the way around, but I'll take either of them.
Have you been pretty pleased with how locked in you have been at the plate so far this year?
Yeah, especially at the plate this year, I've been trying to keep my head on the ball more and strike out less. Which first game I struck out 3 times, but since then I've been keeping my head on the ball more, and everyone on the team's been getting their head on the ball more, and hopefully we can keep her rolling, keep our hot bats, especially Colby. He's been really hot lately, so hopefully he can keep that going.
Yeah, what's it been like to see the tear he's been on? That's quite a start to the year.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, especially with Connor and Joe. When they get on base, and then I can get up, and I know I got some power too, but when I get on and I know he's got power, he can do pretty much anything. He's been really hot. He's got 6 homers. I mean, if I were a pitcher, I'd be scared to pitch to him right now because he's on a roll.
What are some things you've done in the offseason you've been a premier player in the area for the last couple of years, but to even try and get to another level, what have you done?
In the offseason, I just work on pitching a lot and hitting, and try to work on my fundamentals and perfect everything.
What are some goals this group has this season?
Well, first off, we want to try to win the conference. That's our first goal, and we obviously want to make a deep playoff run. I think we have the ability to do it, but we just got to get better on defense, keep getting better every day, especially with a lot of young kids playing. They've gotten a lot better since the first game, and they'll keep growing and improving, but we just got to, as older guys, we got to start talking to them too and help them learn, and hopefully we can make that deep playoff run.
Yeah, what's impressed you about some of these new starters? Are you pretty concerned at the beginning of the season with some of the holes you had to fill, and what do you think so far?
I wasn't so concerned. I just knew that there was going to be a lot of inexperience coming in. And Jack Foreman, he's been hitting the ball good lately, and he's been doing really good at third base too. He's been tracking every ball down, making good throws. And along with everyone else that's came in, they've been growing since the beginning of the season. And Seth Hensley hit the ball well tonight too. He's been kind of struggling, and I've been talking to him a little bit. And Pelzer's been talking to him a little bit, and he hit the ball really well tonight, drove in a lot of good runs for us.
How about that young buck 8th grader who came in to finish it out?
Yeah, I don't know who he is. Yeah, he's been doing well too. Hopefully he can keep her going. He'll probably pitch a few more games this year, and hopefully he can do well and we can get our defense behind him.
All right, thanks a bunch.
Thanks.